You moved. You
No,
moved.
we had already gone live. It shouldn't matter because those should be our. Let's take a look. Hi everyone.
Take a look, but I think you moved at the end.
Oh, it's laughing. I couldn't hold it.
I know.
Oh no. Oh, this is great. No, it came out fine. Hi everyone. Before
Hi.
we come on, what we do is sometimes we agree to make funny faces, and
And sometimes he's left me hanging. Sometimes he said we're going to do it and then didn't do it. Done that before.
So here we are. Yeah.
Excellent.
I love our inner children.
We're going to bring it out today.
Yep.
I just did a quick
Cheers.
live on my. Yeah, cheers. I haven't actually. I've got my glass empty. I did a quick live to say that we'll be over on yours. So I don't know if you wanted to quickly do that on your Facebook. Oh no, you're going on your Facebook, aren't you?
Yeah.
Will we live on your Facebook, my YouTube,
and in
where
5D
else?
Facebook. In 5D Facebook. Yep.
I gotcha. Yeah, because just in case people are trying to find you on your in 5D, obviously it's not happening, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year to everybody that's in the UK. It's already your New Year.
You're already in here.
Yeah, we're still stuck in 2022 back here in the United States, but
I'm drinking a bit of Baileys.
Yummy.
Baileys. What are you on, Kahlua?
Yeah, I'll show you. Made a post on it.
Cheers.
This is what I got. Peppermint Kahlua and Sky Vodka, a little milk, White Russian. We got 26 comments of what everybody else is drinking with us tonight here.
Oh, good. And it doesn't matter if it's cocoa. We don't care.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
We're good with that.
Yep.
Oh, look, they're even sending pictures in.
I think that's just a gift. Yeah, that's not a live thing.
No, that one.
Oh, that is though. Yeah, that is. Yeah. Very cool.
That's lovely. Oh,
Sambuca and Grand Marnier. Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
That's for Linda Winger.
Linda, good for
I
you.
Made a little picture in Photoshop and put it out there, and I said it's going to be an amazing year, and I put it from us also from Ali and Gregg. And it is going to be an amazing year, and you guys are going to see through some of our predictions.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Very exciting times.
Yeah.
You know, you said that 2020 was going to be unrecognizable, didn't you?
Yeah, by the end of the year would be unrecognizable. I said that on New Year's Eve 2019.
Even more unrecognizable in 2023.
In a good way, really, really good way.
In a very good way. Yeah.
Yeah. So shall we say hi to everybody that's joined us in chat?
Yeah.
Right now, okay, yeah, it looks like most of the people are. Let's see. Yeah, we got 19 on the Psychic Alley page, 16 on N5D, and 7 on my personal page. So hi to Sue McCarthy and Parejo.
Hi, Sue. Parejo.
Bon Craig.
Hi, Happy New Year, Bon, because he's in the UK. So
hi
it's our.
Yeah, he's up late.
Yeah.
Lydia and Misanthropy.
Yep.
Melissa. Hi.
Melissa. Hey.
Very happy New Year to you both. Much love, joy, much happiness in 2023. Same to you as well. Hi, Terry. Happy New Year.
Terry.
Hi, Neil. Cheers. Happy New Year. Giovanna. Good evening.
Hello.
Happy New Year to you. Hi, Bella.
I'm glad
Happy New
you're
Year.
Hi, Bella.
Vanessa and Nova Fox checking in. Happy New Year to you both. And Carol, to you both lovelies. Let's see. Lisa Lovestar is here with us.
Hi, Lisa.
And Susan Wade, hi. And Karen. Hi, Karen. Hi, everyone. Yeah, we were so tempted. I was on the phone last night with Ali. I'm like, I'm going to tell you this one because I got to tell. And she's like, okay. I'm like, no, I can't. I can't tell you this prediction because it would take the surprise away. We haven't told either one any of our predictions.
You did one. You did one about the airlines.
Oh, that's true. I did.
Yeah.
Okay, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
But none of the others, nothing. No. I haven't told you any. I told my mum because I popped over to my mum's today. Yeah, so.
So, well, your mom won't be surprised with yours, but she might be with some of mine.
Yeah. She's given a couple.
Yeah?
Yep. Yep, she's got a couple.
I need to send a link to Phil to bring him in at some point too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He wants to do some predictions, doesn't he?
Yes, he's got some predictions as well.
Well. So YouTube, nothing on YouTube. YouTube was still being dicks.
Yeah. All right. Dig this, everyone. YouTube gave me a strike 2 days ago for a video I made 2 years ago. And it was a spirit chat video. And when they give you a strike, you can review the video, which I did. And not only did I review it, I did a screen record through my Filmora software. And I was able to record the whole video to make sure so I could go back and rewatch it and all. There's nothing on there. And they said it was for harassment and cyberbullying. And there was absolutely nothing on there. And so it had to have been the AI that detected something from 2 years ago. So I appealed it, and instantly it was shot down, which told me there was not a human watching that when it got appealed. It was the AI that said no. So I watched the video, and if anyone's had an issue with strikes while you still have your channel, I'm not sure if this would work for Phil or not. It might though, but you go to YouTube on Twitter and tell them, I recently received a strike, and I would like a human to check this out, the video out, and get rid of my strike for me. So I did, and I've got somebody looking it over right now, but it wasn't in time enough to get the strike lifted. So
I think that's by design, though. That's by design.
Oh yeah, I don't think they wanted us to do our predictions on N5D channel.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So.
But we're going to do it on here, and then we're going to take it down, aren't we? So.
Yeah. I'm going to move this to BitChute. So whatever you're watching right now, it'll be on the N5D BitChute channel. Hi to Mia. Thank you for joining us.
Hi, Mia.
Deborah says, Happy New Year's, everyone. Sending love and energy from Michigan, where it's nice and chilly there. Hi, Vera. Thank you for joining us. It's nice and late for you. It's even an hour later there.
Yeah, so it's like 3:10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The airlines in big trouble. I got a prediction. We'll see. Stay tuned. Hi, Jody. Year of Miracles. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing year.
Oh, yeah.
Marianne agrees. Yes. Yeah. Hi, Charlene. Thank you for joining us. And Carol, watching on YouTube.
Yeah,
like I said. What's that?
It's on my YouTube, isn't it?
Yes, it's on the Psychic Alley YouTube channel. So, yeah, you're not going to find it on the N5D one because of the strike they just gave me. Yeah, it's a 2-year-old strike. Yeah, Sue. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Hi to Unique Designs by Catherine and Carla. Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Carla and Daniel.
Hi to Alexis.
Hello.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
Ridiculous.
So you can rent David Icke's film, but you can't watch his channel.
Well, that says it all.
Crazy. Yeah. Hi,
What
Isabella.
does that tell you?
Yeah. Right? Tells you it's crazy. I agree. Yeah.
Yep.
So do you have any prediction you want to just throw out right off the bat?
You go first.
No, I only had 33 of them. You got 6,000 of them.
I haven't.
I'll find one.
You do it.
Okay, actually, before we get into the predictions, here's something that's I think everybody should know. 2023 is a 7 year. It's a 7 universal year. A universal year number tells you what areas of life and which themes will be important to you for the year. A universal number can help identify the upcoming trends of the year, which can help you look for areas of opportunity in both personal and professional capacity. The 2023 keywords for this year will be analytical, faith, intuition, logic, philanthropy, self-reflection, and spirituality. So in numerology, 7 is associated with spiritual awakening and development, intuition, and inner wisdom. It's also associated with individualism, independence, and self-awareness. According to numerology experts, the number 7 is ruled by the moon, and in the year of 2023, those with a life path 7 are predestined to discover the meaning of life. So those are just some things to set up the predictions. So we're in a 7 universal year this year.
7s in tarot are always crossroads. It's a gamble.
All right, I'll come out with one simple one. Because a lot of mine, I have like some that are like bundled together, 5, 3, 9. They're all tied together. This one is just one, I think. There's going to be a big drop in housing prices globally, especially in the United States and the UK. If you were thinking about selling, sell now. And remember, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Entertainment purposes only. 2023, the Nuremberg trials begin. Yep.
Good. Hold them accountable.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There will be cures for some of the symptoms of the jab. They'll be quick and simple.
Wow.
Silver is at the moment being deliberately kept low. And this is to help people buy it because in the middle of 2023, it's going to skyrocket.
I have a silver prediction too.
Go on then.
I do, but I'll get to it later.
Oh, no, because it's relevant now.
It may be tied into other things, though.
Yeah.
Let me see. If it's not tied into other things, I'll tell it right now. No, I can't. It's tied into 9 other predictions, or 8 other predictions.
Okay. Okay. I'm just looking through mine I'm jumping because the first one is quite like, oh dear, I shouldn't say that right off the bat. Okay. So as we all know, the financial system will close as it is now. And that will be all countries. The new system will be in place, and the old system will have an in-depth investigation with a new policing system, not associated with any other current systems. There's going to be, it's like they're all going to be investigating the CIA, the FBI, MI5. They're going to be investigating. This is totally new, but they're going to be investigating and held accountable. So the financial system is going to be obviously looked into in a big way. Public trials will be televised. It will be on a new TV channel that is not known now. This will be free and will be restricted on age. But all adults over the world will have access codes. It will be graphic. So it is warned, discretion. But you will see what has been really happening, but it will be on a separate TV channel. You go.
No, I'm watching, I'm listening, I'm joining. You continue.
Okay. Alongside this channel, there'll be a running tab telling people that there's free counselling for anybody that this is triggering. And if they are affected in any way by the person that's on trial, that they have got to get in touch straight away. And there will be huge compensation going out to these people who have been affected. Counselling, carers, nurses, their pay is going to be hugely increased in 2023. They are going to be seen to be the backbone of society and not bankers. Banking won't be anymore. It will be the people. It will be the people that keep this country running. I want you to do some.
Okay, I'm gonna throw out 9 in a row.
All right, go.
Okay, and they're all tied together. Okay, so the US dollar officially dies this year. It actually died in 2012 when the Fed's charter was never renewed. There is increasing pressure from BRICS, which is Brazil, Russia, India, China, South America, to go to a gold-backed currency. Saudi Arabia and China left the US dollar, which begins the stock market crash. And it actually, man, it just crashed. I wrote this. This was the last day of the stock market was horrible. I lost like 3,000 points. But that's just the beginning, folks. It's going to take a huge dump. As investors lose faith in the US dollar, expect to see at least $100 an ounce silver by the end of the year. All of this forces the United States to go to a silver gold backed currency. Revaluation of the currency brings all prices down significantly, including car and home prices. This is the proverbial death of the United States as we know it. But through the death, the U.S. has an immediate rebirth as the phoenix rises from the ashes, directly in correlation with the Twitter files and all the corruption they're exposing. Because of this exposed corruption, suppressed inventions will begin to surface, beginning with free energy. So we got the death of the U.S. dollar, stock market crash, $100 silver, U.S. goes to gold-backed currency, revaluation of the currency, car and home prices drop significantly, death and rebirth of the United States, exposed corruption leads to suppressed technology being released, and free energy. Nine predictions all thrown into one. Bam!
Bam! I love it. That's good. That is good. I love the free energy bit.
Yeah.
See, the free energy would make sense with what I'm getting. about this world being so different, just so different. It's going to be great.
And if you guys have predictions, here's your chance, because put them in the chat, because they're all time stamped, and you'll have a chance to see how your predictions fare in a year or whatever. So join in, make your predictions as well.
So these trials will be in the US or the UK, but it's going to be everywhere, all over the world, all these trials. Yeah. Yep. And the channel, anybody can watch this specific channel. Yep. Okay, so Mia said, do you feel we have a magnetic pole shift? I don't feel it. But you have one. You have a prediction linked to that.
I may as well go into it. Okay.
I think you should. Yeah.
Now's a good time to do that one. Okay. Airports around the world will be shutting down for several days for what they're going to say is maintenance. But it'll really be for readjusting GPS software in conjunction with the ongoing pole shift.
Yay.
I didn't say all my predictions are going to be butterflies, bunnies, and unicorns. But with that being said, I live in Florida. I'm not moving. If there's a pole shift, I don't feel that's going to happen. Anything drastic anytime in the near future, anyway. So, but yeah, you're going to know the underlying reason though of why. When these airports start doing that, so you have a little heads up, but this is for entertainment purposes only. So
yeah. Marejo, it will be on YouTube too. So I've got predictions about YouTube as well. Do you have any predictions on YouTube?
I do.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay, gosh,
Go on.
making me spit out all my predictions early. 5 predictions on this one. Through Elon Musk and the Twitter files, shadow banning is exposed on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. In the midst of this, Mark Zuckerberg from Facebook and YouTube's Susan Wojcicki both resign. Unfortunately, old accounts do not get reinstated, but people can still use their email addresses and phone numbers associated with their old accounts to start up a new account. All shadow bans are lifted and are deemed illegal, with extremely heavy fines and jail time for those who impose them from this point forward.
Can I read mine? Because it's the same.
Oh, yeah.
I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
Anyone who has been shadow banned will automatically be compensated. All earnings that you could have earned will be coming to you. And there'll be no more shadow banning. It will have the highest degree of penalty. So,
wow.
Yeah. Then, yeah.
Awesome. And this is for entertainment purposes only.
Or not.
Stupid disclaimer. I could actually edit out the disclaimer on BitChute.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that would take a lot of work. Yeah. So anyway.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube will have to be used under new guidelines that are regulated with public transparency.
Yeah, what I'm getting from all that is that it's been a violation of free speech. It's prohibiting free speech, and that's the major stickler. And they have no right to take free speech away from anyone. So it's happening. It's happening, baby.
It's good. It's good. I'm just going through. You know, when politicians and actors are wearing these masks and they're kind of coming off a little bit here and there, you know, where they're putting these masks on, yeah? That is going to be, there's going to be a revelation that is going to, somebody live is going to reveal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's going to be seen and exposed. Yeah, so, and that, believe it or not, is going to have such a big change to anything. It's like, how can anybody prove that that person was there and that person was there? So it's going to have a knock-on effect in both ways, in a good way and a bad way. It's like there's going to need to be a different way of exposing people. You know, it's like, how do you know it was them?
Here's one related to that. Actually, here's two. My next two predictions. Okay. A benevolent UFO sighting will happen during a major event. Could be something like the Super Bowl, the World Cup, something like that. It's going to happen, though, during a major event where thousands of people will take videos from every perceivable angle and will force official UFO disclosure from every nation. So you got the major UFO sighting and official disclosure. Bam, bam, bam.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. This is good. Each person that is seen to have been wearing the mask, there's new technology coming out from ETs that will be actually, big disclaimer going out, ET technology, about their intention. So under new law, it's going to be, what was their intention? Were they told they had to do it under duress? You know, and that's not just the mask wearing, that's trafficking, that's everything. What was their intention? Were they forced to do whatever? So yeah, it's new technology that the ETs have, and they'll be able to do. It's better than a lie detector, basically, because it's about frequencies and energies, and it's more than just lie detector.
So I had to do a little FaceTime with Ali like 3 hours before. I just missed you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's something. I'll show you in a sec here. Hang on. Okay.
Oh, there's Danny in the chat. Hi, Danny.
I almost went with a tuxedo.
Oh, darling.
And you can see that this was at 7:26 p.m. this evening.
Yeah.
And I had it on. I just wanted to put a picture up there to show you that I did have it on, but I thought, 3 hours of having a tight shirt around my neck, no.
Ah, but you could have stripped off slowly during the evening. I mean, that would have been fine. I've been good with that.
And I said, screw it. It's New Year's Eve. I'm going to let my hair down.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah. Going to have some fun. Have a few cocktails.
Yeah. Darling, Danny's in the chat. Danny Henderson.
Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danny. It's so good to see you. Happy New Year. Oh, how have you been? Oh, it's good. Life is getting so much better. I'm just so excited about 2023. I can't tell you. It's been it's just there's a lift of vibrational energy. That's what I feel.
Yeah, it's a huge year. Anyone who's followed in 5D knows, I've been writing about this and doing videos on it since 2008 about how Pluto entered Capricorn in 2008, stays there right through the end of 2023. But as we get closer to the end of that, we're seeing this truth vibration continue, and more is getting exposed. And whatever they try to pull on us is backfiring quicker and quicker and quicker. So it's going to, like I said, this is going to be an amazing year for everyone.
And so much is going to happen quickly. If you imagine free energy and what that's going to do to the world, I mean, wow. Yeah.
So I was looking up the etymology of cocktail. Where did that word come from?
Do we want to know?
Cocktail. It's fun to say, cocktail.
Only to
Most
you,
people,
man.
most agree with the April 28th, 1803 article from the Farmer's Cabinet in Vermont, where to drink a cocktail was claimed to be excellent for the head. This is back in 1803. But certainly by 1806, the world was using its current meaning. And in the May 13th edition of the newspaper Balance and Columbian Repository, the editor defined cocktail as a stimulating liquor composed of spirits of any kind, sugar, water, and bitters. According to Online Etymology Dictionary, the origin of cocktail is down to a mispronunciation of the French word for egg cup, coquetier, and pronounced in English as cocktail. Apparently, a New Orleans apothecary, an inventor of this certain type of bitters, served brandy with his bitters in egg cups in the late 18th century. So cocktail, yeah, it's just fun to say. Here in the U.S., getting cocked and drinking are tied together. You know, people will say, everyone was cocked last night, or are you getting cocked tonight? It's the cock is always part of drinking here in the United States. Now, you guys don't say that in the UK, do you?
A cocktail for us is a fruity drink with lots of alcohol in it, and umbrellas and fruit dangling off it, and, you know, Tropicana kind of energy. That's cocktails to us. So when Greg said cocktails, I was thinking, I can't imagine that he's going to come on drinking, you know, these big this fruit hanging off his glass
and fruit sticking out of my drink.
You know, whatever.
But you guys don't say, I'm going to go get drunk. You don't say, I'm going to go get cocked.
No,
that's an American thing.
Well, some people might in England, but I don't.
Well, they might mean it literally.
Well, yeah, they could. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I just thought that was interesting. A little thing about cocktails.
Has anyone else got any predictions in the chat? Oh, see, you've got lots of love, Danny. Look, Deborah Harvey says, oh, Danny, I absolutely love you. I know you can't see this, but that's okay. Oh, she can now because I've just put it on the screen.
Can now.
So, yeah, we do. We've got lots of respect. We loved being on your show, Danny. It was amazing.
Yes, we did.
And Disco Tina's in there. Tina. Hey, Tina.
Okay, I'm going to give another prediction here.
All right.
Elon Musk's SpaceX Dear Moon mission will sadly prove how no one has ever traveled beyond the Van Allen belt, and will expose the moon hoax that has been perpetuated since 1969. NASA loses what little credibility it had remaining. Because Elon Musk has this thing he's got a financier that, a financier who wants to bring people to the moon, but they won't get there. They won't be able to get there. And that's going to expose everything. I think Elon Musk is doing that intentionally to expose the moon mission.
Okay.
The fake moon mission. This for entertainment purposes only.
But not really. I love that. What is it? Arcana Shores. It's the twins. It's the brother and the sister, and she does readings like we do our global predictions and Neem lady. They do that, and he always says this is for entertainment purposes, but not really. So I love that. I think that's great. They're great. If anybody wants to see them, Arcana Shores. They're lovely. They're really lovely people.
So what do you have? Do you have some more predictions for us?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, so this new tech, I can't emphasize it enough. This new ET tech is going to change law. It's going to change policing because it's all about intention. If you imagine, you know, there's a lot of people who've got into situations where their family is at you know, gun to their head. Sometimes literally, you do this or else this. But there's other people that could have changed their mind. They just wanted the greed and power. It's all to do with the intention. So I can't emphasize that enough. That's going to be huge. Med beds will be rolled out in every hospital, medical centre. It's going to be urgency people first. So the people with a time, you know, it's against time, you know, they're first. Pharmaceutical companies will be exposed on mainstream media. There is going to be other platforms, other channels that are going to be truth channels. So new channels will start arising on the TV, on Sky and things like that. It's going to be new channels that are going to be the old school journalism. And the old school the journalists are going to be training these new journalists on how to actually do their job, because they obviously don't know how to do their job. So that's all going to go back. The pharmaceutical companies are going to be sued so much that they're just going to collapse, and that'll be it. Then new will come, and these new ones will be mixed with herbal remedies and all different kind of patented things that have been suppressed, cures for all sorts of things like cancer, because that's already been cured. There are cures out there already. So all of that is going to be, but it is for entertainment purposes only. Okay, just say that. Yeah, so these new journalists will be emerging with old school ethics, basically. So let's go back to basics. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah. They'll have, for entertainment purposes only, ethics.
Yeah.
The journalists. Yes.
Yeah. 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 Homing. There will be no more homeless. And I feel that this may go from 2023, maybe a little bit over to 2024. But there will be no more homeless. There will be even if it's a room, but there will be a home for everyone. There will be no more homeless. The money for all of this, it's coming out of the trafficking, everything being closed down, isn't it? The trafficking will be closed down. I'll go into that in a bit later, but all the money that went from there, that's all been confiscated. All the money from the Vatican, from the Queen, all of that, all those things are going back to the people. So that's where the money's coming from. Water will be free. Everyone on the planet will have access to fresh water. And again, I think that's 23, 24. What was it? The cost of living will be an all-time low. So it'll be really low. Back to, what did they say, 1940s. It's going to be really low.
So that might be in conjunction with the revaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The tax system as we know it will fold, and there'll be a new system put in place which is fair and affordable. This will cover healthcare for everyone. no matter what. Doesn't matter what country you are. There'll be healthcare will be covered. If you want faster healthcare or you want better healthcare, then that will be up to you. But if you want the basic healthcare, will be covered by everybody will have that. I'm seeing towns, and or in obviously over the world there'd be different, you know, what do you call them? You call them not states, but what do you call, like, you've got states, but what do you call the little groups of places? Like we've got villages and towns.
Counties.
What you got?
Counties.
Okay, so imagine a county. Imagine there's going to be a space in every county that is growing their own fruit, vegetables, produce. Wow. And imagine that is then shared with the people that are manning it. So anybody who likes gardening, who wants to do that, they will have their own things that will be given to them for their efforts, okay, with that. But there will then be a town, it's like a market. I'm seeing a market where people in the village or in the counties that come, and you can then buy produce in that town, locally grown, and it will be you know, people who make homemade things. And so it's not just food, it will be, you know, people who want to make things, people who, you know, are thinking of new ideas, you know, on how to you know, household stuff, things like that, new inventions even. So that's going to be in the towns. So they're just going to work together. And obviously if there's one village that's got an excess of more things, they'll be bartering back and forth as well. People will be encouraged to buy locally. That will be the new thing. Do you want to do any more? No? There'll be an overhaul in meat industry. There may be, this is not going to be great for everybody, but there may be less meat, but it's going to be humane. The whole thing is going to be changed. There'll be more, again, I feel it's going to go to the counties, and it's going to go back to local farmers who deal with their own animals, and it'll be strictly regulated as well. There will be a new regulation system that will check to make sure that they are doing everything humanely, the animals. You know, there'll be no more of these chicken farms that are absolutely diabolical, or pig farms, or, you know, we've all heard about them. There'll be none of that. That will be absolutely banned. And there'll be high penalties for anybody doing any of that. Do you want me to carry on?
Carry on.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm seeing I'm seeing also that there is it's like a general not a rule or a law, but it's like a humane I don't want to call it a law, but it's like a knowing, okay, that all the way around the world, this humane meat industry and to do with people, it's all going to be, and there's going to be a huge overhaul. This may also go on 23, 24, just what I mean. So this isn't going to happen overnight, but I do see that that's where the world is going. And the leaders will be proper leaders that will be actually, you know, the voting system's all going to change. So I think the voting system's going to go smaller. So it's going to be towns, counties, and then, you know, further, and it's going to be paper ballots. I do feel it's not going to be any of this anymore. You know, so there's no system. They can't do what they've done before. So
here's a prediction. I predict Ali will come to the U.S. this summer.
yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I will be there.
Gloria predicts that you will give us more predictions. You are 100% correct.
You are. Yeah. Yeah, Susan. Yeah, we buy our meat from a local farmer and a local meat market. And we believe in supporting our local people with big.
And that's a great question for like Tuesday nights, global predictions. We're not doing the global predictions tonight, so but if you want to ask us that on Tuesday, yeah, we'll look into that then.
Yeah.
Love your prediction for Ali. Yeah. Best news about Big Pharma. Good. Hi, Tamara. Tomorrow.
There will be big time, I'm afraid, fertility issues. It's going to skyrocket with fertility issues, with people finding it difficult to conceive. I'm sorry.
Yep.
There will be a ban on late abortions as well, unless there are big medical issues. So all these places where you can nearly go full term and then abort. There's none of that. It's all that's going to be like a global law. Does it make sense? It's going globally, you know, to do with being humane. Trafficking will be known. Okay, it will be very much out there. Mainstream media. The mainstream media is slowly being taken over, I feel, by the white hats anyway, and it's getting better and better. If you look at it through certain eyes, watch, it's just going slowly. So they will be talking about the trafficking. It will be known, and it will have the highest penalty. And I do think it will be the death penalty, anything to do with trafficking. I mean, here in England, that's like a jaw-dropping thing because we don't have a death penalty here. But I do think it will be anything to do with children and, you know, slavery of any kind. That will also be, that will be no more. You go now. You go now.
Well, I actually have something similar to that. This is going to be interesting. This is 3 wrapped into 1, and it's tied into what Ali just said. Mass arrests of the pedos begins on the mainstream media. This is for entertainment purposes only. The impetus of this is once again Twitter, and explains why many blue-checked celebrities hate Donald Trump, who is also trying to expose them. You're going to start seeing Hollywood celebrities vacation in countries where they would be safe from extradition for these crimes. And that includes places like Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, Tunisia, and Ukraine. Lastly, the celebrities will be faking their deaths in order to escape the mass arrests.
Yeah. I think that's already started, love. I do think, because they are running scared. They're running scared.
Mm-hmm. For entertainment purposes only, folks.
Yeah. I've picked this up for years, but there will be a questionnaire that will be given to everybody, 16 plus. And the questionnaire will be, how do you want your healthcare run? How do you want schooling and education run? How do you want your food industry and your farming run?
I like that idea.
And that will be then accumulated into villages and counties, and then it will be then accumulated worldwide, globally, countries. It's just going to go. So it's like the whole. It's the worldwide thing is going to take a lot longer. It really will. But I'm seeing that the core countries, the main countries that are more awake and aware, the third world countries, it's going to take a hell of a lot longer. But there's going to be, imagine if you've got proper good people running the country, and how that will start to change when you don't have corruption. And imagine them using money for their people, because it's going to be rules and regulations. So what we're seeing now, and we think that could never happen, it's going to be very different when we start to get rid of the corruption. They're not going to stay third world countries. So you will be given the questionnaire, and then they'll give you a certain amount of time for you to do your own research, so that you're not kind of having to just answer questions without really knowing. So you'll do your own research. The voting system.
Here's a prediction for 2024. The history books will be rewritten.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Voting will be not able to be manipulated. I feel that there's going to be a new quantum system in place. I believe that anybody with a low income will have a set amount of money for food. Food will be, it's like in every supermarket, you'll have a card. That card will say that you have £50, £60 or something. I don't know how much. I'm just putting it out there. For a basic food shop. If you have more than that, then you pay them more. But that's where I'm seeing there'll be free. It'll be food, water. It's a God-given right to have food and water on this planet. Alternative education is going to be supported rather than hindered. Because at the moment, if you are home educating your child, you have to pay an extortionate lot of money to get the exams or anything like that, and you don't get any utensils. The mums or the fathers, they are penalised. They are told that they've got to get out and work, so they don't take into consideration the fact that they are actually homeschooling, and that is their job. So I believe that that's all going to be supported, and you will have an income for doing that as well, if that is what you choose to do. Normal schools will be rethought. The children, I think they're going to listen to the children. I think that children like to play learn. So there's going to be a lot more of that. In schools, there will be more of woodwork, cooking, how to budget, how to start a business, how to support your family if they choose to have one. It's all the basic living, in this world. So a lot of that is going to be taught then in schools and encouraged to be taught in schools, rather than all the other crap that they're trying to teach.
They should teach prepping in school.
Yes. Yep.
For entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. Children who help their communities, friends, family, I'm seeing them being given like a privilege card or something like that, where these children, because they've done a lot to support their community, they can go to the cinema for nothing. They can go to get reduced money on things. There's going to be something like that in place as well, to encourage children to actually support their community, and to do that. So they're not
like a theater could donate tickets or something like that.
Yes.
For incentive and motivation. That's beautiful. Yeah. I really like that.
Apprenticeships are going to be back, and education, apprenticeships, for the children that want to leave school early and do apprenticeships rather than go to college or university. They can just decide they want to be a mechanic, and these garages are going to open up and say, okay, then we can take on two students, and obviously the state gives them a wage. The garage is encouraged to teach them, so it's a win-win for the garage, it's a win-win for them as well. So go back to basics with the apprenticeships. You do some now.
I don't have a lot left. Because many of mine are bundled together. There will be other cryptocurrencies similar to FTX, that Sam Bankman-Fried dude, exposed. Those who remain standing, the cryptocurrencies that remain standing, will drop in value temporarily, but like silver, will grow exponentially when the dollar officially dies.
Yeah. I'm just so excited about 2023. It's just like, it's amazing. It's amazing. But I do know that we're going to have a lot of shocks. I do feel as if there will be a lot of people passing. Not as many as they've predicted, but I can still see that. Yeah. But I do see that the med beds are going to try and, solve some of those issues.
One of the key words for 2023 is spirituality.
Yeah.
I see legal complications arise this year for the Roman Catholic Church. And it's not just involved with pedos. You'll also see money laundering charges arise for the RCC, Roman Catholic Church. This will be the beginning of the end for them. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. Yeah. You see, this is not what I've written down or anything, but the Catholic Church, I don't think is going to fold. And I don't think Christianity is going to fold. I think it's just going to be redone. Because I feel that if you take all of that away from people, especially suddenly, there'll be less and less people following that. But I still feel as if there will be an overhaul. I know how you feel about it, but yeah.
So what else you got? I only have 5 left, and they're all tied together.
I've only got that many, really. We got anybody caring for a family member will have a decent wage as well. Like I said, carers are going to be highly paid.
Love that.
And it will be encouraged that a family member stays to look after their elderly parents or elderly family members. It will be encouraged, and there'll also be a lot of support as well. So if they need time off, there will be people that come in and give them a set time off, so there's going to be a lot of that support. But keeping the parents and looking after the families in their homes and supporting them. Mums and dads will receive a wage to educate their children. So if they want to stay at home and they want to look after the children, then they will receive a wage.
That's awesome.
I'm seeing a lot more of liaison officers as well, where you can literally just go to a website and talk to somebody instead of having to phone up and wait to be put on hold. There will be, you type out your question and then somebody comes back and answers, basically. There's going to be a lot more of liaison. So if you've got any questions or anything about anything that you feel that you need support with, there's going to be a lot more of that. Debt forgiveness. I can see debt forgiveness. Definitely saw that. Have you seen that?
That's not one of my predictions.
Okay.
No.
Okay, if there is just a small link to anyone linked to trafficking, they will be dealt with severely. Anyone who has, it's like there'll be no more trafficking sites either. So you know where you would report, you know, like on Facebook, a friend of mine reported one of the bad pages. It was to do with pornography. It was child pornography, and Facebook didn't take it down. They didn't take it down.
That I'm sure what you're talking about would include people who are aware of, like Hollywood celebrities are aware of certain things that are going on, but aren't saying anything about it.
Yeah.
They're still going to be held accountable.
They're going to be held accountable, like Facebook held accountable, because they know about it and they haven't done anything about it. So anybody who is linked to it will have severe penalties against them. Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I think Amazon is going to be partly a charity. I don't know how they're going to do it. I feel that there's going to be a lot of arrests, and I think that it's going to be around there. The top people, I feel, in all of these places, is going to be arrests, which will then, what will happen to that? People need this. What do we do about it? If we take this away from people, you know, people need it. So I feel it's just going to be changed over, and then maybe then you can get shares in it. So I think it's going to be like a cooperative. A lot of the places are going to be cooperatives.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
I've only got about 3 more, so you go next.
All right, this is my last 5. This is pretty big. Joe Biden resigns over health issues, but it's not really his health issues, although his health is reclining. The real reason he's resigning is because of Hunter's laptop. Kamala Harris temporarily steps in, but that ends relatively quickly because of the voter trickery from the previous election will be fully disclosed through the Twitter files once again. So that's going to bring Kamala out. The Speaker of the House, Paul Ryan, becomes the interim president as a new election is held. A lot of people think that, it's going to be Trump. Trump's not going to take that position, Speaker of the House. A lot of people are saying that, and that's not what's going to happen. Massive voter trickery once again occurs, but it's not enough to hold off Donald Trump in this special election, who wins, but not by the landslide that was expected. And I know that our tarot card said otherwise this past Tuesday, but this is my personal prediction, so I'm going against what the tarot said.
Say that last bit again.
Massive trickery once again occurs, but it's not enough to hold off Donald Trump, who wins, but not by a landslide that was expected.
Well, even after all of the fraud, all of the
they're still gonna be doing trickery, and they're still gonna but it's not gonna be enough. They won't get away with it fully, and that'll give a chance to expose the rest of that. But yeah, they're still gonna cheat and it's still not going to be enough. Trump will be reinstated. That's what I got.
I love that. New food investigators will be checking on the food industry. Brand new. Huge punishments will be put into play should they be caught with tampering. That will be suspected murder, because if you're putting things into food that could potentially kill people, it's suspected murder that will have that penalty. Travel will somehow be faster and easier. There's something brought in that will mean that it is easier and faster.
Awesome.
Seeing some sort of strange happenings in the water. I feel as if there's going to be seeing some. I know that you can there's already stuff out there about UFOs under the sea, but there's going to be something that is you cannot explain it. It's going to be seen by too many people about these underwater villages. Basically, there's going to be it's UFO exposure big time, and it will be seen. I think I say apart from, I don't know whether to say this one or not, but in mainstream media there will be talk about cannibalism.
Wow.
Mainstream media, you're going to start to see that, where one person will be done for it. There'll be more and more people starting to talk about it. Then, because this is the white hats, remember, that are drip feeding you information so that you, not you, because you guys are awake and aware, but a lot of people that are not is going to be starting to say it's going to be the shock, and then it will be just drip, 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 all what's going on. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. I think
I've got 3 more.
Okay.
All right, I'm looking at this, trying to figure out how I'm going to tippy-toe around it. The Twitter files exposed the C-19 so badly that it becomes the harbinger for mass arrests, including Bill Gates, Dr. Fauci, and hundreds of other people in politics and the science field. Even the mainstream media cannot escape exposing this.
Yeah, I can see that.
Fauci and Gates are getting arrested this year. This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, yes, and yes.
Well, that was fun.
Oh, my mum's got a couple.
Okay. I sent Phil a link on Facebook.
Oh.
So we'll see if he... yeah, what's your mom got for us?
She says in the UK, we're going to start using local school buses. We don't have that in the UK.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's going to be that. Also, there's going to be more cottage hospitals. So that's local little hospitals where people can convalesce. So instead of them being in the hospital taking up beds, they're going to be convalescing in a cottage hospital. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Mom. And hi, Mom. I know you're watching. You're not watching right now, but you're watching. Happy New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's Day, because we know it's daytime by the time she finally sees this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, we should go back and read some of these messages, because a lot of people's asking things as we were talking, so I think we need to
Oh
go back.
yeah, I'll let you do that.
Hmm.
You can be the official scroller and highlighter.
Alrighty. Okay, how far do we go back?
I gotta say, you look amazingly beautiful.
Thank you.
You do. You look freaking hot.
Oh, so do you. Yum. Yummy. Hi, Trisha. Good to see you. Okay. Oh, so Trisha's had a strike as well. She's got a strike the other week for inciting violence and bullying. Seems to be the latest thing.
Crazy.
Oh my God. They're just
How
trying to
old was
take
that video?
anybody.
My video was 2 years old. How old was the video they got you for?
Yeah. So Marejo said, anything on Yellowstone Park? I didn't get anything, but I could tune in. Does anybody else want to tune in on that one? What do you predict? I want you guys to do it.
Yeah, we could look into that, like on global predictions, or I guess we could do some of those tonight if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Like Jody said, the airports are continually changing their north-south lines. Okay.
Yes. Thank you. It's all tied into the GPS and the current pole shift. It is we're moving just a little every year, but it's becoming that little every year. It's become enough where they have to realign the GPS systems somehow.
So Giovanna says, I believe this year is a big awakenings, for everyone, even the sleepers. It's all happening this year. The end of the old and the beginning of the new. Our community will flourish with such big positive vibes. I agree with you. I do agree with you. Hello, Elizabeth. Oh, look. Silver prediction gave Deborah goosebumps. Yeah, that's your truth. That means it's the truth.
$100 an ounce by the end of next year, plus or more.
Yep. They're deliberately keeping it low. I got told that. They're deliberately keeping it low so that people can buy their silver. Yeah.
It's gone up in a month. It's gone up $4 to $5 an ounce in a month.
So keep on it. Keep on it. Perhaps you need to get it quick. Yeah. Entertainment purposes only. Of course, Deborah.
And this is not financial advice.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going back down again now. So I think I've gone as far down. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so what about other countries and cocktails? Cocktails in Australia can also be canopies. Okay.
People here would say, let's go out for a couple cocktails, or do you want to come over for some cocktails? It's a social thing. Okay. It's more of it could be any kind of mixed drink. Cocktails could include beer, any kind of alcohol. It's basically cocktails.
So more information about AI coming out and cloning. I do believe that there will be, people will know about cloning. That will be coming out. Yeah. 2023. Yep.
Wouldn't surprise me if the Twitter files somehow exposed that as well.
even have a cock up in Britain. I haven't heard of it, but yeah, a cock up in Britain.
I shouldn't drink and make comments. But no,
Why?
I'm not going there. Not going
Why
there.
not?
No. Not going there. Nope.
This is taking me a while because obviously I'm having to read every comment. So, yeah.
Trisha said that her video was recent.
Okay.
So, yeah, they didn't go back a couple of years on hers.
And I bet you didn't even mention anything that could be perceived as that.
But yeah, just Trisha, go to Team YouTube, at Team YouTube, and just tell them, this is what I told them. I said I received a strike on my video. I gave a link to the video, which you can find that link in your YouTube studio. And I gave the name of it. And I said, your automated system quickly denied my appeal. Could you please have a human review it? Thank you. So apparently somebody's reviewing it right now. I haven't gotten an answer back yet, but it's worth giving it a shot.
Yeah. Free energy. When will that be a reality?
I have it this year in my predictions.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can go back to that part. Okay. Yeah, that was my big one. That was the first 9 that I had. I'll just reiterate
Yeah,
this
I can
one.
see that, Mia.
Yeah, the U.S. dollar officially dies. It actually died in 2012 when the Fed's charter was never renewed. There's increasing pressure from BRICS to go to a gold-backed currency. Saudi Arabia and China left the U.S. dollar, and that begins the stock market crash as investors lose faith in the U.S. dollar. Expect to see at least $100 or more an ounce of silver by the end of the year. All of this forces the U.S. to go to a silver gold-backed currency. Revaluation of currency brings oil prices down significantly. And it brings all prices down significantly, including car and home prices. This is the proverbial death of the United States as we know it, but through this death, the U.S. has an immediate rebirth as the phoenix rises from the ashes, directly in correlation with the Twitter files and all of the corruption they expose. Because of this exposed corruption, suppressed inventions will begin to surface, beginning with free energy. It's happening. That'll be the first one.
Have you noticed my screen's not doing that thing?
Yeah.
Like it was doing on Zoom. So it's not doing it on StreamYard.
So it was only foreigners on Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Americans
something's going
had no
on.
issue. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been having real big issues on Zoom. I've been fading in and out. It's been really bizarre. Yeah.
Trisha, make sure. Yeah, my appeal got turned down instantly, but make sure you have a human turn it down, or at least look it over. Right. That's why you want to go to Twitter and at Team YouTube. Go to at Team YouTube on Twitter and ask for a human to review it. Got nothing to lose, right?
Nope. So that's what's been happening to my screen on Zoom.
Yeah.
Been going like that.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, oh my God, that's, you know, if that happens here, it's going to freak people out. Look, I was even fading completely out.
So are we the only ones having cocktails tonight? Is anyone else having a cocktail with us?
Yeah.
Would you like to suck my cocktail?
I knew you were going to go there. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what?
You don't want to suck my cocktail?
No, I don't fancy your drink. No.
Oh.
I'm not going to say any more. I believe the benevolent ETs will be providing the homeless with rooms on their spaceships until more permanent housing is found and made. I don't know if they'll be right out there as much as that, but you never know. You don't know, do you? You don't know. New pension schemes, early retirement. I like that, Mia. I could see that.
Oh my. So Melissa says her mom and I are having cocktails.
Yay!
I'm sorry if I said an inappropriate cocktail joke in front of your mom.
Yeah. Oh, look, see, Susan says I have room for a big garden on my property, and I wouldn't mind if someone came in and worked on it. See, I think a lot more of that can happen. Yeah, we won't be slaves on 9-to-5 jobs anymore. We won't. Not with free energy. No. Who is going to make all this happen? Sorry. You wanted to put the other thing up. Go on then.
I'll have what he's having.
He's on Kahlua, isn't it? Kahlua, vodka.
Peppermint Kahlua, vodka, and milk. Yep, and it's just about empty. Big 32-ounce cup. Yeah. Yummy.
Wow.
Mom is no saint.
I love it. I think we're nearly caught up with everybody, really. But if anybody wants to ask anything now, please say, please let us know. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait for celebrities to start being publicly arrested. Can't wait for that.
I got a little tarot trivia that I want to put out there for everyone. Okay? Well, tarot trivia.
Okay.
So, the original tarot was never designed as a fortune-telling tool. It originated from a card game called...
I'm not going to say it because I know. Do you want everyone else to guess?
Yeah, because I know you know. Do you know the card game that the name tarot came from? Does anyone know that? Hey, Brian. I was just on the phone with him before. That's why I was running a little late. We talked until 2 minutes before 9. Blackjack. That's funny. The name of the... Here, I'll put it in the chat. The name of the game was called Tarocchi and dates back to the 15th century. The earliest evidence of tarot being used for divination wasn't until 3 centuries later in the 18th century. Okay, so Here's another. You know this one, I'm sure. So I'll put it out there. Which tarot, for everyone else, which tarot card represents Aquarius?
I don't know all of those.
You don't?
No.
Take a guess then.
No, I wouldn't know. Unless it's the Temperance, because of the water. Could it be that?
We got a winner here. Right here. Giovanni.
The Star. Okay.
The water bearer. Right. Right.
Yeah.
The Rider-Waite-Smith Star Tarot card, number 17, depicts a naked maiden with one foot on the earth and the other foot in a body of water. In each hand she holds an overturned jug from which the water flows to the earth below, an ancient symbol for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, the water bearer. Okay, here's a question. I wouldn't have known the answer to this.
I'll be back in 1 minute, darling. I'm going to go and get my pain relief, okay?
Okay.
Back in 1 minute.
Well, I'll put this out to everyone else anyway. Which 4 archangels appear in the major arcana? Tarot trivia. Which 4 archangels appear in the major arcana? That would be a good guess. That it would have something to do with the. Yes, Michael is one. Yep. Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. Very good. Karen, good job. Yes. Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael. Good job. Now, we're going to do this. Everybody has a tarot card assigned to their birthday. So, and basically it's your life path number. So mine's a life path 9, which 9 in the tarot is the Hermit, which is perfect for me because I'm an introvert. And Ali is 3. She's the Empress, creator, mother, nurturer. So all you have to do is figure out your birthday, your birth number, your life path number. So let's say hypothetically, you're born on January 1st, 2000, right? So that's going to be easy. 2 plus 1 plus 1, that's a 4. Your life path would be a 4. So what you want to do is look at what your life path number is and then take a look at the major arcana. Let me see if I can get a screenshot of this. Well, that's too big. I don't want that one. Okay, well, I'm going to have to do it this way. So, and then maybe I'll help some of you out with this too. Here. Screen share. Okay, so let's go back. So Von Craig is a 5, the Hierophant, very good. Jody is a 1, which would be the Magician. Okay, so that's card. Laura is a 2, and that would be High Priestess. So Mia, you would be the Hierophant as well as a 9. And Susan, 8, Strength. Melissa's a 6, so you'd be the Lovers. So that the 22 would break down to, well, I guess you could be 2 of them actually. No, it's not. No, it couldn't be because the major arcana only goes to 21. So 2 plus 2 would be 4. So you'd be the emperor for the 22. Yeah. 11. Actually, the 11 could be 2. You'd be justice plus the 1 plus 1 would be the high priestess. So you'd actually have 2 cards, justice and high priestess with 11. But yeah, that's how you figure out what tarot card you have associated with you. And you might want to look into the meaning of that tarot card, and that number has significance for you. I was looking at some imponderables. These are just like questions that you think, why isn't anyone ever asks these questions, or why are these things the way they are? And here's one of them. Here's some of them. How come abbreviated is such a long word? Before they invented drawing boards, what did they go back to? Let's go back to I don't know. If a man is standing in the middle of a forest speaking and there's no woman around to hear him, is he still wrong? Probably. If a parsley farmer is sued, can they garnish his wages? If it's 0 degrees outside today and it's supposed to be twice as cold tomorrow, how cold is it going to be? If love is blind, why is lingerie so popular? If the police arrest a mime, do they tell him he has the right to remain silent? If you ate pasta and antipasta, would you still be hungry? If you choke a Smurf, what color does it turn? If you try to fail and succeed, what have you done? What was the best thing before sliced bread? Here's some trivia, though. This is fun. I'll put it out there for everyone. What is the only edible food that never goes bad?
No idea. A hamburger, like a McDonald's hamburger?
Giovanni's on fire. Honey, you are correct. Giovanna. Honey. 100% correct. All right. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters?
Mm.
It's been a while.
I did know, yeah. Don't know now.
It's probably been 24 years since I read Cinderella to Brittany. Or she read it to me.
Oh, Drusilla. Yeah, that's one of them.
Drizella, yeah. One other. Ugly. Mean and meaner.
Yeah.
I love it. Twinkies. Okay. The other one was Anastasia.
Was it really? I didn't know that.
Anastasia and Drizella. The unicorn is the national animal of which country? The unicorn is the national animal of which country?
No idea.
We have a winner. Scotland.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's shocking.
In the state of Georgia here in the United States, it's illegal to eat what with a fork? What is it illegal to eat with a fork in Georgia? Take a wild guess.
Haggis?
No. Crow. Ribs. Oh, we're getting closer with the ribs. Peaches, pizza. Think Southern. Oh, we're right there. Gypsy JJ got it. That is true. It's illegal in Georgia to eat fried chicken with a fork.
Oh, Georgia. I thought you were talking about Scotland. I'm sorry. So
Here's a good one.
Megan said, I have no idea, and I'm from Georgia.
In French vineyards, what is prohibited? What is prohibited in French vineyards? I'll be surprised if anyone gets this.
Don't know.
Sex.
Pesticide.
That's a good guess. Good guess, but that's not it.
Italian wine.
your own wine. I love the answers. You guys rock. Sex, another one. Yeah. All right. So in French vineyards, flying saucers are prohibited.
What?
Exactly. What was the natural hair color of Marilyn Monroe?
Dark brown.
No.
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 She wasn't ginger, was she? Was she ginger?
Giovanna got it again. Redhead.
Was she?
Yeah. I wonder if she was from Lyra, the birthplace of humanity. That's where all these redheads came from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Wow. Honestly thought she was brown haired or dark haired.
Yeah. Yeah, I did too. It was fun. Just little trivia stuff.
I was trying to look for this it's like a past lives thing on different your birth signs, your astrology sign. I can't find it, and I'm in my back's hurting, so I can't find it. But I will look for it for another of our late nights.
We could do that on Gregg and Ali Live or something.
Yeah, I will. I've probably done it once already, but yeah. Yeah. So what's the time over there?
10:39.
10:39. Okay. They killed her. They did. Yes, they did.
Here's a little trivia on farts. I did not know this. You might want to think about this the next time we fall asleep together in the same room, next to each other. More than 99% of the gas that people pass consists of just nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hydrogen, and methane. People pass more gas when they are asleep. The word fart comes from the Old English word fjorten, which means to break wind. So just something to think about when you fall asleep ahead of your partner or lover, or you might be ripping them and nobody else would know.
That's so embarrassing.
How would you know? You're sleeping.
Because somebody like you would tell me.
Oh, no, not just that. I'd record it.
See? See? There you go. You.
There's no escaping that if it's in your sleep, right?
No, you can't exactly clench your buttocks, can you?
No, no, it just happens.
Oh, no night, Mia. So you guys must have loads of kind of celebrations going off all over. It's like a ripple effect, isn't it? After 1 hour, then another one, another one, another one. Because
I've
you've got
been
Central
hearing
Time, Mountain Time.
I've been hearing fireworks here in Florida for probably since as soon as it got dark.
There's been not many fireworks
5:30,
here.
6 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, there's been not many here. So Phil's here.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. Let's bring him in. There he is.
Hey,
Hi,
Hey, dude.
Phil.
Happy New Year's.
yeah, Happy New Year's 2023, the year of the chariot, of swiftness to come. Starting off with strength in the first month.
They thought they could keep you off YouTube, but here you are. One way or another.
Yeah,
Suck,
but yeah.
suck it, YouTube.
For entertainment purposes only.
yeah. Yeah, well, I'd like to do something to him, but I won't say what. It might involve the ray gun.
So Phil's got some predictions for us.
Well, oh, you want me to go right into predictions?
Oh, well, no, you don't have to.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I will have to think on this just a little bit. Or actually, I have to ask Charlotte to come through here and see if she can help me on this.
That would be great. Yeah. There's a few things that we didn't cover. We didn't cover about the clones, whether or not that's going to come out, although I feel it will. But what was the other thing? Somebody asked about it and we hadn't brought that through. Yeah, is there anything we have covered that we could ask maybe Phil with the channeling? Let us know if there's anything me and Greg haven't covered.
Yeah.
Although we covered a lot.
Yes, we have.
Well, I'm sorry I missed it. All right. Yeah. Today, Shampata Kasha. We are here, and we are happy to be helpful on this new year that you are celebrating. We are ready for your questions.
Okay. So what good news can you tell us about 2023? How is the world going to change?
Well, as you may or may not have known, the world has actually moved into fourth density, or a vibration in correlation to fourth density, we would say.
Yeah.
With this change, we will see an increase in your abilities to discern the truth.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be an increase in your intuition for those of you that are exploring that or wish to explore that. This year will bring higher vibrations, and that in the new year, you will be able to manifest much more easily than you have in the past. Of course, this will involve coming from the heart of love, as we have always advised you to drop into your heart and use that dynamo to empower your dreams. There will be big changes. You will definitely see them by the month of May. We would say they are of a political nature, although we do not like to do name calling.
Okay.
For the rest of the year, there will be a lot of adjustment to this new political system, we would say, or a restructure of your society for sure.
Yep.
This is going to be a strong movement through the month of March into Aquarius. That's the first ingress of the dwarf planet Pluto, as you are now calling it. Though there are many other Kuiper Belt elements there that are larger than Pluto, we would have to say. Sorry to say. With this ingress, you will see the first loosening of the controls, and we would predict out into 2024 a total collapse of any kind of control structure. In the age of Aquarius, you will be individually sovereign and need to have responsibility for self paramount.
Mm-hmm.
This is what we see as a possible and probable timeline for humanity.
Wow. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. Will there be any health benefits from off-worlders?
We will be in the skies as we are now when you come out and ask for us to uncloak ourselves, we would call that, or drop down in the vibration to which you can see. But we will not actually be, we are working with certain members of your Space Force, as I believe you call this entity, that they are being given the technology of the healing pods that we use here on Sirius B and Sirius A now. There are Syrian light ships working patrol around your planet to keep away the dark ones, or the O, as they are referred to in your world. So many great things are happening around and in your world. Your world is evolving, and your galactic brothers and sisters are here sending their support and their love down to the planet in order to raise the vibration of the population. So call on us whenever you feel the need.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We have a question in the chat. People want to know about, will there be social credit scores coming?
This is the desire of those that wish to control. This is a strong desire in them, and it really will depend on the equally stronger compulsion within the population as a whole that they do not want these social scores. And it would be important to resist the central bank digital coins, because that is what will bring in this social score system. So we would say resist and
Mm.
look to what you want to have rather than what you do not want to have. You are very powerful beings of creation, co-creators, we would say, and what you focus on is normally what you're going to get. Always what you're going to get.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
this, we would say, is the most important thing, is to focus on freedom and truth and
Yes.
not on censorship, which this one has been focusing on a little bit too much, we would say. But
Yeah.
he is trying to do better. We know he is trying.
Is there
Yeah.
anything? Is there anything? Go ahead.
That's okay.
Is there anything going on with Yellowstone that we need to be aware of?
Yes, you need to be aware to send love and healing to Yellowstone, to calm that which has been waiting for a long time to blast off. But it doesn't have to. Um, the more calm and cool thoughts that are sent towards it, the less likely that it is. Uh, we would say the only period where this may be a concern would be if there is a micronova of your sun, which could be a possibility in the year 2025 or 2026. It is a possibility, not a probability, we would say. But if there is a micronova, the blast off of Yellowstone will be a minor concern, I would say.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
question here regarding cancer. Is there any cures that will be disclosed this year?
Um, when you say this year, we are still in the year 2020. So are you speaking of this year or
Upcoming in 2023 and beyond.
2023? We would say there is of course, this is all dependent on whether these, we feel there's a window when the healing pods or healing beds would come out, in which this would bring such a cure as you speak of the cancers.
Hmm.
The most important thing we would say about cancers is removing sugar from your diet and taking in the vitamin 17, B17, I believe it is,
Okay.
or E17. We're sorry. It is a product that you have on your planet that actually has been suppressed. Um, we would see that this is more likely to come out in 2024 or possibly 2025. Most assuredly by 2026, cancer will be a thing that can be healed without chemotherapy and radiation, or a different, let us say, a different kind of radiation. This would be more along the lines of what Tesla was doing, with um, his high voltage systems. So, indeed, there are systems on your planet that would perfectly heal the cancers that you have at this time. They have been suppressed, though. And we would say that suppression will end in 2024.
Okay. Greg,
We
are
see
you
a strong.
tapping?
I'm sorry.
Oh
We
yeah,
see
I'm just doing it. I'm gently, just kind of getting into the vibe of everything that's going on.
Sorry, Phil. Carry on.
Right. So it will come in about mid-year, we believe. There's a high probability of this, and we are quite hopeful for it. And we would say of all of
Oh, that's
these,
wonderful.
that we have predicted that these are probabilities and not set in stone. There is nothing that anyone can predict that is set in stone. So if you find something within what we say that does not resonate with you, then don't adopt it. Go a different way. Go the way of your soul and your heart. And that
And
is
it's
what we
for entertainment purposes only, too.
Yeah.
Yes,
We
we have
could.
to.
If you feel the need to say this, yes, it will be for your entertainment.
Unfortunately, we have to. Yes.
We could bring this quicker, could we, if we put that into our affirmations, the cure for cancer, could we bring this in quicker?
Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Okay.
And this is a thing to share far and wide,
Yes.
that we have far more control than, or we would say, well, indeed, we have control over our own selves,
Mm.
as you have your control over yourself. I am sorry,
Yes.
I have started to adopt this body as my own. I'm sorry. I will back off a little bit here and let Phil come back a little bit.
Oh,
So that
thank you so much for coming to talk
Yeah.
to us. Thank you
Appreciate that.
so
Thank
much.
you.
It's wonderful.
I am still here. I just retreated it back to let him have his own identity again.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Now that he has risen again, we will proceed again. Thank you.
Okay. I could feel you going deeper, Phil. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Gloria said, "Who's your guide and where's the information coming from?"
Well, this information is adapted from what we glean as we tap into your collective unconscious. We also glean this from the consciousness of the earth and what it is that she desires. For you live on a living planet.
Yes.
If you cannot see that, I do not know what to tell you. You also live
No.
in a living solar system. Every planet within your system is living in the sense that it has a consciousness of itself, a cohesion, if you
Mm.
will. So, working
Mm.
with the Earth, you can make miraculous changes by even a small number of people gathering together. There is
Yes.
a phrase by the one known as Yeshua that says, as two or three of you, more of you gather in one place in my name, you will have me there with great power. And that is true, whether
Yes.
you invoke the uh, Jesus Christ or whether you just invoke your own higher self to aid
Yes.
you in this and bring in all your friends um, who can agree with your um, affirmation. So, group affirmations, we say, will be very powerful. Individual affirmations are powerful for your own transformation and healing. So we would definitely uh, enjoin you to uh, be an affirmation about a positive future for your life. Saying that these
This
things that
really,
you, yes, go ahead.
this really resonates with me. So when Greg and I meet on our lives, we could do a collective affirmation at the end that everybody could join in.
Sure.
Indeed, this would be very good, we would say. We would be
Yeah,
most happy to join in with this affirmation of a positive future,
yay.
uh, free of censorship, uh, free of suppression.
Yes,
Janice
And
on Facebook saying, when two or three are gathered in my name, there I am.
yeah,
It's
I
the
we
Freemasons
paraphrased it
actually.
poorly,
The, Free,
yes.
the Freemasons have a prayer. It's almost identical to my fraternity's prayer, but they say, when two or three are gathered together in thy name, thou will be in thy midst and bless them.
because they
Indeed.
always corrupt it though, don't they? If
But
they
no,
start
that's just about
in,
positive. That's no different than what we're talking about. It's about putting, you can use it for the good, you can use it for the bad. Doesn't matter
right,
which one. It's
yeah,
when two or three are gathered together in the name of the Creator,
yes,
you can
Indeed.
create miracles. That's all it's saying.
mm,
And
yeah,
when two or three of you together, the Creator is there with you. The Creator is there with you,
Sure.
whether you're gathered and there's only you that is gathered there. But we would say even then you can call in your star family, your soul family. There are many beings that will join you
Sure.
that are not in the physical, but still there to aid you in bringing forth the positive things that you want to bring forth. They are always the host of heaven, or the angels are always happy to help someone do something good. They are there for you.
Yeah. And Leona's got it. It's all about the intent, when you put those thoughts together, when two or three put those intentions together, you can create miracles.
Indeed.
Yeah.
There is one that has written books, a book on your planet called Lynn Taggart. We're digging this information out of his head here. And she wrote a book called The Power of Eight. So only 8 people could manifest a miracle healing for one
Hmm.
of their members. So it doesn't take a whole lot of you to make big changes. And we would say ending your videos with a positive affirmation would do immense good. Um, and indeed, we would enjoying this one to do so also, even though he is not on that platform.
you can always invite you in, Phil,
Yeah.
your team, and your spiritual team. That would be wonderful.
We are always welcome to be here for you, and we will always be welcome to bring forth whatever information you need that we can provide.
No, I can feel the love that comes through. It's wonderful, very emotional. Yeah, Phil is channeling Gypsy JJ. Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. So we've predicted a lot of things, um, good things that are going to be happening and changing in 2023. Can you see free energy coming in 2023?
Well, we see free energy already being utilized by
Yeah.
certain star. We will out Space Force. They are using uh, fusion um,
Yes.
propulsion to power their anti-gravity ships.
Yes.
You are no longer just utilizing rockets. This is just a show for the population. Your planet is
Yes.
already there with this knowledge, but it is indeed being suppressed.
Yes.
Again, this is something that you can bring out quicker, though it will happen just because of the energy of the planet raising to a point where all of you will be aware of that knowledge because they will not be able to hide it anymore. There will come a point in your um, evolution here where that will happen, that you will know these things as we know these things, as we can see. They can hide nothing from us, really. Um, and we know that that may make you feel creepy that you can hide nothing from us. But it is only because you have let yourself be controlled that you become an open book. So take hold of yourselves, claim your sovereignty, and become whole and vibrant. Shine your light, we say.
We don't realize how powerful we are, do we?
No, you do not. Though the ones that try to control you do realize how powerful you are, and this is why they will shut you down any chance they have. We are
Yeah.
careful here. We realize that we may speak of things that will, we don't know. We hope that they will not shut you down for what we say. It is
It's okay.
indeed a prediction. We are not saying it's a thing, but we see you. We do
Yeah.
see you.
We're going to be changing. This will come off today, and it will go on to BitChute. So, yeah, we're aware. Yeah.
Well,
But
we are not certain that we have said anything that will trigger this, but we know that we have done so in the past, and so that we are just cautious. And we want to let you know that this is a possibility, for we see the truth as we see it, and we speak the truth as we speak it.
as we should be able to.
Yeah.
As
Yes.
we should be able. Yes,
Yeah.
this is the way a holographic society operates. Everybody knows what's going on. There is telepathy, right? This is what we deal with. We cannot lie, per se, or people would see that we are not being honest with ourselves.
Exactly.
So this will come to you eventually in your progress, and we are hopeful that this will improve your society greatly.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, sorry, that just took me out of there. Something hit the house.
Thank you for that, Phil, so much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drop out of that, but I heard something thump my house.
Well, I wonder what that was. Thank you, as
Well,
well.
I'm not sure what it was, but yeah.
I have been hearing a lot of things crashing, bumping, knocks. I don't know if anybody else has in their home. And it's like things just falling off the walls or, different vibrational energy. I'm seeing a lot of that. That just reminds me of the film Interstellar. Has anybody ever seen the film Interstellar, where they're on a
Yeah.
different dimension and they come through and they're trying to get the attention by pushing these books off the shelf?
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Just,
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
just reminds me of that.
No,
Yeah.
it sounded like there might have been an explosion out there somewhere, and it just.
Oh God! Oh dear,
Well,
that's
I
not
didn't
good.
see any lightning or anything, so I don't know.
Sure, it's not fireworks.
Oh, it could be. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I just there's a boom. Whoa, 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 what?
Yeah, they're going off left and right here in Florida, big time.
We haven't
Well,
had
it's a
anything
little
in the UK.
it's a little early for that here. It's only 8:11 here.
They started like 6:30 here.
Oh,
So
okay.
as soon as it got dark. Yeah.
All right.
Melissa's saying one of her favorite affirmations is, "I'm uniting my light with those who wish to heal our world."
There, I just heard another one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's beautiful, Melissa.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've just put something in the chat there. So if anybody has got any good affirmations that we can then use, please put them in capitals, and then, you know, that might be something that we could use. What do you think, Greg?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
How
that'd
about
be
I
great.
am a co-creator?
Yeah. Yeah. No. I could feel the energy was very positive coming through. So was that Charla, did you say, Phil? Was that Charla?
Well, yeah, that was her energy coming through. I mean, she
Yeah.
brings a lot, big time. Kyle's
Yeah.
a little bit. He goes into light language, so I wasn't sure because he kind of started off that, but she came through. You know, that was mostly her energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I can try to go back in there, but I didn't want to take up too much of your time because I know you've probably been doing this for a while. But
Oh
anyway,
no, we're going to
yeah.
stay on until it's 12 past until it's 12 on Eastern time. So
Yeah, we went through our 88 predictions.
yeah,
Well,
we did.
back and watch that. Though I don't know that me watching it, you'll get anything for that. I can't like it. I can't share it. Well, I can share it. I have
Yeah,
learned.
you can. Yeah.
If I click on it with my right click on it, I can save the URL and post it wherever I want. So they haven't stopped me from doing that. Yeah.
Gloria said, "Who is Shana? Shana? Who is
Oh,
Shana?"
well, that I can explain. Shola is, well, she was my grandmother, but she also is my twin flame, or my anima, if it would be the Jungian term. So she is the female side of me. So if I'm coming through as a female, she will be the dominant voice coming out. I mean, she'll be the spirit, the side of my spirit that's going to be the female, right? So, and she has a position with the Series B Academy of Light, which is near as I can tell, it is sort of like well, these people are like professors of the academy, and they're actually they tend to bring in higher dimensionals in through into this. So they call themselves the Council of 12 because they encompass all 12 dimensions. So, and in fact, when we were getting Shala, we're getting the whole thing. Otherwise, you know, Shala would be, and the reason why Shala can talk so freely with us is because she has also been on the planet Earth, and so therefore, in fact, she was a Canadian, so she knows English language very well. So when she comes through, then she's a better interpreter for me. Plus, I have more of a direct. I don't have to rise quite as high to speak through her. Whereas if I'm going to bring through Source, I got to really go deep, is what I would say.
Yeah.
So yeah, basically, she's a Syrian a blue being. Has no hair on her head, but she does have a rather large head, and a kind of a pale blue. And she's in a suit, a one piece, basically, yeah, that's what they wear, with a kind of a flare here on her shoulders. It's quite striking.
Yeah. Wow.
I'll have to try to draw her one of these times.
Yeah, that would be great. So how can people get in touch with you, Phil? I know that obviously you're not on YouTube anymore, but do you have Facebook? Do you still go live on Facebook and things like that?
No, I haven't yet, but I am going to start. I'm going to try to see if I can hook up StreamYard to both Rumble and Facebook.
Yeah.
I'm on Rumble at Phil Christopher's, all one name, and I'm on BitChute as Phil Christo, I think is what I'm using there.
At Gmail. Yeah, you have like your whole Gmail address for your.
Can you write it in the chat, Greg? Can you write it in the chat?
Yeah, let me find it.
Yeah, because I'm still I'm switching my energy blogs between Rumble and BitChute. One and the other. Doing them one and the other. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I will look into the possibility of getting back on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I've got to do some wonky stuff. I've got to get one of those burn phones. I've got to get a VPN. And I might have to reboot my computer. I don't know. But I got to. I'll figure it out. It's just messing around with it until I get something that works. They will not keep me down. They will not stop me. I am.
Do you need a VPN then? Do you need that? So do they actually track you on that then as well?
Well, yeah, they won't be able to track me, and I'll be able to come in with a different. What is it called? IP address.
Yeah.
And if I come in with a different IP address, then maybe that will work. Plus, not having the same phone number as my other name. Plus, I might have to change my name, like P. Martin Christopher's. I might do that. Or P. Martin. Probably have to go P. Martin something. But
yeah.
But I'll figure
it's just
out.
Wrong.
Yeah, I don't, and I really don't know why I got a third strike on that sucker. I don't know. It must have been some video I did in the past. They just went back and said, "Oh, well, we got another one here." So yanking, jerking.
Right. You know, they might have done with you what they did with me. They pulled something out from 2 years ago. Melissa Kennedy saying, "Can't Phil just go to Rumble?" He is on Rumble. Yeah,
I am on Rumble. No, I went there. I had been on Rumble before, so I just went right back, and I'm kind of enjoying it because I can talk about anything I want.
Yeah.
We got a spammer, my love.
I'm obligated to talk about the things that I want. So I might not even come back to YouTube. I might enjoy it over on Rumble too much, even though
I can speak freely.
Yeah, hang on. I'll put Phil's Rumble account here too. There we go.
Yeah, appreciate that. And
we got a spammer, huh? Yeah.
So ignore the spammer, guys. There's nothing I can do about that.
Well, let me go on to Facebook, and it's probably coming from there.
Is it your Facebook or mine? I don't know.
It's got to be. Well, it's got to be mine.
You see, the thing is, these people. We can get cross with these people, but these people have no idea that that's happening, because I was spamming myself whilst I was live. It was like Alison James, and it was coming up with this request for, I've never done that before. I was actually speaking live, and it was coming up with my Facebook. So they use your account. You have no idea. So it's not their fault. This person will have no idea that they're being used.
Oh,
Right.
Richie's been blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that stuff is happening to you. That's though I've heard a lot of bots. So
Yeah, they are bots. They just hijack, and that to me says that it's Facebook doing it. That's not somebody who's just using the technology. That I feel that is Facebook. Yeah.
right. Well, we could actually.
Yeah.
Got it.
So,
Do this.
has anybody got any questions that you want to ask us? We might as well do some cards. We can get some cards out and see if anybody's got any predictions that you want us to look at. Phil, you up for that? Having a little look?
Oh yeah. I can read cards. I think. If not, I'll get Charlie to come back in and read them.
Exactly.
She's not too far away right now. It's like I can call her back in if I have to.
I found my tarot cards, Greg.
You did. Oh,
I did. Yes.
So you're not stuck using the everyday witch ones?
I know. I've booted my car. They were in there. I was like, I've lost everything. So I lost my makeup bag. I lost my sellotape. I lost. There was about 4 different things that I lost. Like,
How did you lose that stuff?
So has anybody got any questions you want to ask about the global predictions?
2023, Savannah, is going to be amazing.
Yes.
It is. Hang in there. Trust me, I know about 2022 after, quadruple bypass. It'll get better. If I made it through this, you're going to make it through this. We're all going to be so much better off 1 year from now.
And we're sending you lots of love. Lots and lots of love. We are.
Yes. So Leona's saying, what exactly is happening in France with the violent protests? Kurdish.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay.
Well, I'm picking up theft of some kind. Has there been any company that's gone down and taken with it money? There been people. Yeah, it's like some company has gone down. There's a feeling of unfairness, of people losing money or losing their security in somehow. I mean, I know nothing because I've not read anything about this, so I don't know.
I don't either. I got that it's a bunch of satanic underlyings amongst all this in order to bring down the vibration of people in France. Things were starting to turn around, and all of a sudden, it's kind of like during the Summer of Love. All of a sudden, you had this Kent State incident, which, the shootings on this one campus in Kent State, and it just changed the whole vibration of the Summer of Love. That's what they're trying to do in France, change that vibration. But yeah, there's a lot of satanic underlyings going down at higher levels, and it's all about vibration.
Yeah. I mean, I did get the death card. Leona. Okay, I did get that. That can be kind of like, the fear of, or somebody being hurt. It can be that. Yeah. Did you want to answer that, Phil?
Yeah, well, I got in the past here. I've got the Queen of Hearts. It's a heartbreak. Somebody's heart has been broken. Somebody's been betrayed, is what I'm hearing here. Then we have the King of Wands is Aquarian, so this is an integral person, somebody of sovereignty who's feeling this. And then we have the Seven of Swords, so strategy or something's being stolen. And then we have the Page of Page of Pentacles. So this is somebody young with a money person. I wonder if the betrayal is by, a young person with money. And then we have the Tower in the future here, the 4 coins, and the 10 of Wands. So there's something that this is a tearing down of society, and they're trying to hang on. Yeah, this is the cabal. They're trying to hang on to their money here, but the burden is getting too great for them.
Yep.
So I'm not too sure about this, the first part of that. It's really kind of unclear what kicked it off, but it's got something to do with money, and I'm hearing that a very integral person was betrayed. So
That's
there's strategy. It's a strategy too. There's something about this is a strategy. They're strategizing and are looking to steal something. One of the two.
Yeah, I feel you. I think there's multiple different layers to that, and it's all to do with I feel the people, and like Greg said, it's like just as it starts to get good and starts to kind of look as if it's on high vibration, they want to lower the vibration. So
there's a little bit of that. I can see that, but I kind of get with the King of Wands is that there are, let's say, the gray hats are utilizing this to tear down the structure a little bit, and they know that they're really tight with money, so they figure they can get away with it. Really, is what I feel. So the gray hat or alliance kind of a thing, there's. Because, we have to think about this alliance of the SSP or Secret Space Program, if that's who we're talking about here, and they are doing stuff like this. They come from that dark side, the cabal, the deep state, all right, that's wanting to control us. They're rebelling against us, but they come from that. So, they're tainted by it.
We have this, but Susan, you're going to have to be a little bit more specific. What would you like to know about the pole shift or what volcano activities specifically, or something more? Yeah, it's too broad of two questions actually. So just find a way to re-ask them into something more specific. More is saying, how long will King Charles be on the throne? Are you talking about the toilet? Well, how long will he be?
You got to ask the first question.
What did you just say?
Charles be on the throne.
How long will he be sitting on the toilet?
No, he won't be on the throne at all.
I can't see the coronation. I can't see it. When I look, I can't actually see it.
Hmm.
You'll have to keep an eye on the time, love. Melissa just said only 30 more minutes till 2023. Is that about right? Yeah?
That's true. Yep.
You have to do the countdown, love. Because
Okay.
obviously I don't.
Yeah. Wow. I don't have a time, but I don't see him being there specifically very long. I see change happening there, and it culminates with the world. But right now there's things that are in motion going on right now that are getting him. Things are getting exposed, and he's shitting bricks basically, and all the corruption that's coming out, he's included in it. That's what I have.
And do you know what? The lights, they do all the lights around, Big Ben and the wheel. They do all the fireworks and everything. They had the Queen's crown, and they had her voice, talking about love and things like that. And then they had him as well. And it was like,
wow,
it's just so fake. It really is so fake.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
One of these things is not like the other.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
You wanted to go, Phil? Yeah.
Yeah. So what I got, the query is the world. So completion. I'm kind of getting that the crown is complete. There isn't going to be any more crown. Then and on the other side of that, we've got the magician. And this guy can be all about illusions and whatnot, right? And in between, modifying it, is the star, which is hope and the clarity of a vision. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of clarity coming out, and this illusion is going to be exposed. That well, I can't say what he is, but let us say he likes little girls and little boys.
Oh.
So that's going to get exposed.
Yeah.
That's going to get exposed. He's done for. He's completed.
So if you think about the truth coming out before 2024, well, there you go. I got a huge breakthrough from the normies. Suddenly, they're going to wake up. Bang! It's going to be a huge explosion, and them suddenly going. Like something's going to be revealed, and it cannot be taken back. They cannot dispute it. It's going to be that big. It's female. Talking about a female, and this person is going to have details on the whole of the royal family. And I do believe, and I know that people hate Harry and Meghan, but I do believe that if they are, whoever they are, whether or not they are the real Harry and Meghan, we don't know these days, but they are actually working alongside taking down the royal family and creating a disharmony and a doubt with the royal family. And it's all by design, so that people don't get too frightened when things start happening about the royal family, because there's a lot of royalists out there all over the world still who won't understand it and will really freak out. And so they're trying to kind of dislodge that a little bit with the Meghan and Harry series on Netflix. Yeah.
I mean, they have already kind of outed. Well, not totally outed them.
Yeah.
But
good question, Moira. Good question.
And this is for entertainment purposes only, too.
Yeah, this is indeed entertainment point and total speculation on my part. had two cards pop out here: the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant. Now, if I was reading this as Jean Margot would read it, I would say the deep state is going to take the shaft. Oh, I'm sorry. She wouldn't. But she wouldn't say that, but I did.
Love it. Yeah. It's all coming down. It's all coming down. What's the next question, love?
Well, we talked about this just recently, didn't we? Yellowstone.
Oh, yeah. I think they asked that of Shala there. What did she say?
And Ali and I talked about it too. I think last week.
I can't remember. Honestly, I've remembered a blonde moment or peroxide moment.
Oh, yeah. She said something about it being tied to the micronova. If it's going to happen at all, but we definitely can calm it down.
Yeah, what Phil said earlier today.
Yes.
Shala,
There was that. Yeah.
Phil through Shala said that positive intentions and thoughts will go a long way.
Yeah. But I can't remember us, is what I mean. I can't remember us looking into it. But then that might just be me not having a good memory. We honestly, at these global predictions, we're flying through so many questions now.
We are. But yeah, positive intentions will go a long way on that. So
maybe we shouldn't concentrate on it anymore. Maybe that question, we're just going to say it's all going to be fine.
It's going to be fine. It is going to be fine.
So we just
the whole world's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
I'm not sure about this. Is Ancestry a bloodline locator? Do you understand that question?
No, because I'm a bit.
I can't actually read that, Greg. I'm sorry.
Is Ancestry a bloodline locator? I don't understand that. Do you?
No.
I mean, I sort of understand it. So okay, so they're explaining it to me here. So your mother and father bring in a certain DNA mix, but what you express is totally up to your soul. So you have a contract. So I'll be A positive or A negative, or I'll be O positive, I'll be O negative. So you've got some choices, but you get to choose which way you're going to come through. And it depends on more on your soul signature than your ancestral bloodline per se. It is part of it, but it isn't the whole part of it, is what they're telling me. Yeah.
Yeah, and well, I'm wondering, because Deborah Harvey is asking Bella if she was referring to Ancestry.com, a bloodline locator. Is that what you meant?
Yeah, I don't know.
That makes more sense to me. Are they trying to find bloodlines through Ancestry.com? If that's the question, yeah, we could look into it.
Oh, okay. Are they trying to use Ancestry? Yeah. Well, yeah. No. Yeah, that's a different question. Okay.
Well, that's what she says. That's what she means. So yeah, we can look into that then. Is Ancestry.com looking into specific bloodlines and trying to locate specific bloodlines? Who knows? We'll find out, though. It's a good question.
I got a yes with that.
Yeah. Me too.
But I think this is the good guys, not the bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the bad guys aren't using it as well, but there's something specifically going on with the
Yeah,
white.
I just looked into that too, and I got benevolence. Yeah, so the benevolence are behind a lot of it, but although it could be, like you said, used for malevolent reasons.
Hmm.
You got anything, Phil?
Right. So, well, it's a little weird. This I'm doing this Katina knife, and this one row is all cups. And actually, it starts with the Queen of Cups in the past, and then goes to the page of cups. So that's like a soft yes on the question. Then we got the King Cups, and then the Knight of Cups. So this both of those can kind of go either way. Coming down to the future with it, so we've got the Page of Swords. So they're getting a new idea, and the King of Pentacles. They're doing it mostly for money, but we're getting the Death card at the end, so it's going to be transformed or transcended. So I kind of get that it's been used at different times for different things, and it could be used. It was used to track bloodlines. With all the cups there, that kind of speaks to liquids and blood. So yeah, they were using it for that purpose, though. Is that a Knight of Pentacles? We've got somebody coming in and that's going to change it. The Knight of Pentacles. So, okay, yeah. So what I'm getting here is that they're going to be going down with this death card. They're being transformed because of they're going to collapse with the money system, basically. If there is a collapse in the money system, I'm not that positive on that, but that's kind of why I would read those cards. Anyway, that's what I got.
There's some interesting questions being added here. So what do they do? And do they clone with DNA samples? Well, I've got a yes with that. Yes. I'm not sure they can anymore, but I feel that they have in the past. Yes.
Have they cloned? Oh,
I
yeah.
I didn't get a yes on that.
Well,
I thought it would have been, but go ahead, Phil.
Well, I got a soft yes on it, and then I checked with my pendulum, and it says yes also to that, specifically the cloning issue. So, yeah, I think that's part of what they've been doing, why they're looking at bloodlines, why they're utilizing that was for the cloning purpose, and that's what's dying away. We're not going to, because they've used these clones as a way to control the population, really.
I think they've been using it for, is it gain of function? Gain of function.
Well, no, it's more like they'll tap somebody, take them out, and then put in a clone that they can control. Like Trudeau or Macron or Mr. Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. So anybody that the clones can be more easily controlled than the individual is what I'm hearing, because they don't have a complete soul. They're working off the soul of the original, so they put that original on ice, so to speak, and then they can manipulate the clone easier.
Mm.
Or they just take well, I'm hearing that that's a problem with them, is if they take out the original, then the clone can adopt more of that soul, so that it becomes less controllable. Oh, it's kind of a catch-22 with them. Well, you can't do bad things and expect everything to go good for you.
I don't think they can do it as much now. That's what I'm getting. That's kind of.
Oh, it's coming to
closing.
the end from what that with that death card. It's coming to a slow death. So that's.
What have you got, my love?
I got, I thought for sure, but no. Got to look at things from a different angle. What they're doing, it's kind of like the seed vault that they have in case there's a major catastrophe. It's in order to continue the continuity of life. This is what I got. The Hangman, Ten of Pentacles, family card. It's about keeping that continuity together and celebration. Because that's their intention. It's not a nefarious intention behind it.
I'm feeling as if it's both. I think that is a good side. They're doing that. But I do think the other side was trying to manipulate as well.
Yeah,
but that's what I would have thought. Been stopped.
I would have thought that. Okay, what's our next one?
Next one.
Do we have a next one?
Okay.
We got 12 minutes.
Do you know what? We could just okay. I need to message you something. I'll message you something in the private chat, okay?
Okay. The answer is yes.
You're an age? Really?
Talk amongst yourselves.
You want a what? Oh, hell yeah.
I haven't even finished typing it yet, you. Here we go. I've sent it. So we need one more, don't we, really, before it's 12.
Yeah. If you got anything else that you guys want to ask.
Yeah. There's a video of Bill Clinton who looks like a zombie whilst having makeup. Yeah, exactly. I agree, Alexis. He really is like total mind controlled.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you answer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, well, that's an interesting question. Shannon's asking, what is the first positive impact for humanity in 2023?
Okay, what's the first possible impact for humanity? What's the first? Okay, that's a good one. All right. Okay.
Wow.
All right. Can I go first?
Sure.
I feel it's all about the finances. I think there is a lot of information about hoarding of finances. Somebody in particular is being investigated about hoarding of finances. And that is going to create a whole, it's like a snowball effect looking at a lot of other people as well. So, and it's going to come full circle. So it's a big thing, big thing. Yeah, that's what I saw
Okay.
with money.
I was looking at my predictions, and I was trying to get a vibe over what ones or what one would be the first to come through, and I'm feeling it's going to be the collapse of the stock market. And
Okay.
yeah, I got the Nine of Wands and the Five of Pentacles to go with that. So I'm thinking, yeah, you're going to see the stock market collapse first thing. It's all in direct relation to the collapse of the U.S. dollar, and and by the end of the year, we're going to see the silver skyrocket because of all this.
Yeah.
You also see certain cryptos step backwards, but then take a huge leap forward. It's a snowball effect, but it all starts with the stock market crashing and people losing faith in the U.S. dollar for entertainment purposes only.
But not really.
So what I'm seeing here is we're going to have a big change in justice. We've got the Page of Wands in line with that. So it could be about money. We're going to get justice around money. And then in the future, we're going to have, we're looking to a new horizon. We'll have something to celebrate. And we might still have some battles to do. But overall, we've got big change coming in justice. So I would say, well, that was one that I didn't, I don't know whether Charlotte talked about this or not, but I had gotten a hit that the Brunson case,
Right.
will be, they'll decide by the end of January. So I'm kind of feeling that that's what it is.
Wow. Okay.
And that would open up a whole can of worms for anybody that broke that law.
Who puts their worms in cans?
A lot of kids did.
I did, actually. I remember one time I had them in a plastic bag, and it was inside my baseball glove, and I left it in the garage. A really hot summer day, and I forgot about it for like a week, and it stunk so badly. I couldn't get that stench out of my baseball glove. I had to throw the glove away.
Oh no!
Yeah, so I should have had a can of worms instead of a bag of worms.
Oh, worms.
Yeah, I went out and caught all these night crawlers. I was expecting to go fishing. Yeah. What's our next question?
We've got 5 minutes, haven't we? We've got 5 minutes. There's a question that's been asked a couple of times about Iran and the violence in Iran. I'm trying to find the question. I'll find it now. It's always when you can't find it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that was back a ways too. I didn't really understand the question.
Then it was asked again recently. There's violence going on in Iran, apparently.
I don't know.
I could just look into Iran. and the disruption there. I'll just look into that. There it is.
Okay.
Will the violence settle soon? Okay. I got the violence is by design. It's a deliberate thing.
Yeah. We're not getting told the whole story. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you go first, babe.
No, that's basically it. We're not being told the whole story. There's a lot that's going on behind the scenes that is that we don't know about. There's a lot more to the story that we're not being told. That's what I have.
Okay. What I'm feeling is that they have there was about to be some big change that was and some good changes were just about to come in Iran, and violence then was made by the black hats. They started the violence deliberately to take all the attention away from the good stuff that was just going to happen. And I feel that was linked with the finances as well. There was going to be some big financial changes happening there. Yeah. That's funny, Melissa.
I need a clone. She can do my laundry.
She says later on at cooking. What do you get about Iran and the violence, Phil?
Well,
we've got 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in the past we had the 10 of Wands, so this is a burden. We got the 8 of Wands in the querying position, so we're swift movement. We got the Page of Cups, so it's a pretty emotional issue for them. They do want to celebrate, or it's a family thing, and we've got the 8 of Cups, which is a wish fulfilled. And the King of, oh darn it, King of Cups, and he doesn't know what the hell he wants. And the Knight of Pentacles. So the way out is through the quantum reset. Basically, they really don't want to be fighting, but they are. And I mean, it almost looks like they almost, and these cards would almost make me think that they're ready to put this down. I don't know. I almost wonder if this is actually something that is just in the past.
I'm guessing there's like 10 seconds to midnight right now.
All right. Okay. So okay.
It's midnight right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was pretty close. Just real quick, Happy New Year. You can finish up, Phil.
All right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year.
Yes. Welcome
Cheers.
to 2023.
May
This is going to be a huge year, folks. Huge year. Huge year. Lots of positive things are happening this year.
It'll be great. Yeah. Make this your year to predict what you want the world to be. You are in control. Okay, so try not to think of the worst scenario. Think of the best timeline. Make the best timelines happen. Okay.
Fireworks are going off all over the place here, all around Sarasota, Florida. All around me. Yeah. Yeah.
I phoned
sorry
Megan. The kids were still up. So sorry, Phil. You go.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off there.
I was happy to be here and, a couple of few cards there.
Yeah, we appreciate that.
And Charlotte wants to say she was happy to be here too.
Aw, definitely. It's always a pleasure having you on. So, well, let's wrap it up. We made it 3 hours here. We got lots of predictions. Ali and I spit out what, 88 predictions or more in a short period of time. Then
Yeah.
Phil Shella came on and gave us some more. So hope you guys enjoyed the show and all the predictions.
Wow. Really going out there.
Yeah. Oh, you can hear them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
It's
hear.
crazy. Yeah.
Well, and I thank you for letting me on here, and I'm most grateful.
Our pleasure. Certainly.
No, it's our pleasure. Definitely. I was tempted to stay on and do some readings. I don't know if I'm going to come back on and do it. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Ali and I are going to be having a one-day reading that we're doing together on January 10th. So did you put that up on your website?
No, but I will.
Okay, just so you guys know. Yeah, if you want to read Ali, it's one-day reading that Ali and I are doing on January 10th. So check
So do you
that out.
still have openings, Ellie, for readings? Or?
Yeah. We haven't got any bookings yet at all. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, then I'll go ahead and book one.
We haven't advertised it yet officially. This was it.
No, I'm talking about Allie's.
Oh, yeah. The 2023. Yeah. Your yearly bookings. Yeah. You got, how are you doing on those?
Yeah, they're going well. Yeah, they're going well. I'm doing the 2-hour one, the 1-hour one, and the 30-minute one. So,
wow.
So I can do a very brief overview. I can do a bit longer, and then I can do a very in-depth one.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I'll set one up then.
I'm up until February. But no, I was thinking I might come back on in a minute and just do a few. I feel as if I need. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to. I'm exhausted. I'm tired.
I
I'm
know.
gonna go to sleep.
Well,
so
no problem.
I love you guys. Thank you for joining us, everyone in the chat. If you're watching this on the recorded version, thank you. Check back, bookmark it, and check back at the end of the year. See what predictions we nailed. Guarantee we nailed a bunch. It's gonna be an exciting year.
It is. It's been wonderful hanging out with you as well, Phil.
Yes.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed this too.
Yeah.
And anytime I can bring, I enjoy anytime I can channel Shala.
Yeah.
Nice energy.
That was a real gift for us. We enjoyed it.
So thanks again, and Happy New Year, everyone. We'll see you the next time, hopefully Tuesday night for date night work. Stay tuned for Ali on her channel. She might be doing some readings. Yeah.
I might be coming back in a minute and doing some readings.
Right.
All right.
Love you all. Take care, everyone.
Take care. Bye.
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 Bye.